Today we're looking at APUSH topic 2.3, the regions of British colonies. This topic is about why British colonies did not all develop the same way. Our learning objective is to explain how and why environmental and other factors shaped the development and expansion of various British colonies that developed and expanded from 1607 to 1754. Dr. Michael Reed is back with us. Dr. Reed, what is the big idea students should understand about the regions of the British colonies? The big idea is that environment shaped development. Geography, climate, labor needs, religion, and migration patterns caused British colonies to become different regional societies. Let's start with the Chesapeake and North Carolina colonies. The CED says they grew prosperous by exporting tobacco. Why was tobacco so important? Tobacco was labor-intensive, which means it required many workers. These colonies first used mostly male indentured servants and later relied more heavily on enslaved Africans. Now let's move north. The CED says New England was initially settled by Puritans. How did New England develop differently? New England developed around small towns, family farms, and a mixed economy of agriculture and commerce. Religion mattered too, because Puritan communities shaped social and political life. Now, let's talk about the Middle Colonies. The CED says they supported a flourishing export economy based on cereal crops. What does that mean?
The Middle Colonies grew crops like wheat, which could be sold and exported. They also attracted many European migrants, creating more cultural, ethnic, and religious diversity.
Now let's go farther south. The CED says the southern Atlantic coast and British West Indies developed plantation economies. Why did that happen?
These areas had long growing seasons, which helped plantation agriculture expand. Colonists grew cash crops for export and depended heavily on the labor of enslaved Africans. In many of these places, enslaved Africans made up the majority of the population. Even under slavery, they developed their own forms of cultural and religious autonomy.
The CED also says distance, and Britain's initially lax attention, helped colonies create self-governing institutions. What does that mean?
It means Britain was far away and did not always control colonies closely. Colonists created local governments, like town meetings in New England and elected assemblies in other colonies.
That matters because British colonists became used to making many local decisions. Later, that tradition of self-government becomes very important in APUSH. Let's compare the regions. Chesapeake, tobacco and labor. New England, Puritan towns and mixed economy. Middle colonies, grain, trade, and diversity. Southern colonies, plantations and slavery. So let's return to the learning objective. Environmental and other factors shaped how British colonies developed and expanded from 1607 to 1754. Remember the pattern. Environment shaped economy, economy shaped labor systems, and labor systems shaped society. That is the key to topic 2.3.